up, friend, and welcome back to another Avatar: The Last Airbender standard video. And today we're going to have a look at my favorite deck to play in standard, Simic Roboroid. But what if it was a mid-range deck instead? Now, you're probably familiar with this deck list through like 12 Mana Dorks, Drunith, Innkeeper's Talent. It's basically a deck that is incredibly aggressive, dumps to handle the battlefield, and hopes that it's good enough to win a game around like turn 5 or 6. But if there's like a lot of board wipes or interactions, it dies out immediately. This deck tries to not have those same vulnerabilities by being the grindiest mid-range deck I've played in forever. Like, this deck can go into the late game like no other, and has a lot of like elements of surprises to it through these very spicy techs. Now, when I saw this deck as a 5-0 in a league, and I saw the Fleshcrafter, this like very weird 4-mana shapeshifter creature from Tarkir that I've never played with, I knew I had to check it out because this card is actually crazy. It's a 0/0. You may have this creature enters a copy of any creature on the battlefield, meaning you can copy your Roboroids, Quantum Riddlers, but you also have a renew effect. So you exile this card from your graveyard, put a 1/1 counter on target non-legendary creature you control, and each other creature you control becomes a copy of that creature until the end of turn, activate only as a sorcery. This means copying a Roboroids, and all of a sudden your whole battlefield is Roboroids. You can get to a board that's like 100 plus damage out of nowhere. Or you turn everything into a Quantum Riddler and all your creatures become 4-power flyers, which can win the game out of nowhere as well. Super spicy tech. And there's a lot of consistency in this deck as well because there's a lot of ways to mill yourself. So you have like Esper Origins with the Surveil 2. You can flash that back as well to get yourself that 4/4 like a Saga creature. But you can also, you know, put things into the graveyard with like Winter's Stories. This is also a fantastic way to never run out of cards in this deck list. 3 mana, sorcery, draw 3 cards, discard 2 cards, and then you discard a creature card. Harmonized cost of 4. And of course, Winter's Stories is quite incredible with like Quantum Riddler and stuff. And Riddler is a fantastic source of card advantage already. Never a bad card to put into any deck that tries to grind and draw a bunch of cards. Riddler is fantastic. Cards like Sentinel of the Nameless City as well. Even like those map tokens are ways for you to put cards into the graveyard, which can be really nice. I'm a huge fan of Sentinel of the Nameless City anyways. I always have been. You may be familiar with that if you've seen more videos on this channel. It's just so good. I was really excited to see this deck play it as well. Other ways to work with the graveyard is a bunch of these Surveil lands. I do not come in play tapped, so it's like the desert, so it's a Conduit Pylons, and you also have like the Hidden Grotto that's surveilling. It's going to make sure you get the right cards that you need, but also like put some of these cards into the graveyard so you can immediately have access to them as well. And in positions where I was in top deck mode, I ripped the Conduit Pylons off the top. It allowed me to put a Fleshcrafter into the graveyard and I win out of nowhere, which is ridiculous. There's also things like Bounce Off, which is a super flexible card. You can target your opponent's creature or vehicle, put it back into their hand, or you can hit your own creature. So you could just protect your Quantum Riddler or your Roboroid or something like that. I truly think by making the deck a lot slower, yet more like value focused, it feels a lot better in the current meta than the Simic like aggro deck list. And I truly think this deck has potential to become a next tier 1 deck list if it starts catching on. I love these like Simic or Roboroid decks, so I thought it was a good way to ring in the new year. In the footage that you're going to watch, it was recorded on New Year's Eve in the Netherlands, so there's going to be a lot of explosion sounds because the Dutch people are crazy with fireworks. It's not that crazy, but it will more sound like popcorn or whatever. But just wanted to make you aware. Have a very good 2026. I'll be here all year round to make content for you guys. And thank you for a great 2025 as well. Let's dive into the gameplay and let's check out some Simic Roboroid. Alright, back in time. Moved like all the way to the attic, so... Sheesh. Fast as hell. Okay. Sheesh. Almost out of breath. We're against Demir. Mid. You get that back up. Alright. Really gonna need some lands though. I gotta try. So we just got like, what, 5 lands in a row, and then now, where are we? Yeah, there's a forest in your graveyard. Or a way for them to put a forest in your graveyard. They can do that. Wild. Damn it, Skyto. had a feeling Kaito would show up. And it's crickets. Hold on. I'm trying to get comfy. Shit. Alright, I guess we got a badger. The worst thing is they can stun my lands though, and that would be fucking terrible, but I got nothing going for me right now, so we have to do something, you guys. We have to do something. Right. Right. Mm-hmm. I was afraid they would, and they fucking did it. They fucking did it. I'm cooked. Like, I'm not hitting lands. It's over. Someone jumping on the Fleshcrafter Roboroid Riddler wagon? Yes. Yes. I saw it in like a standard league result, so of course I have to check it out. I love Simic decks. And this seems like a really crazy, spicy tech. I mean, they're just destroying us. Like, we have nothing, and not even a land. Like, we're just wrecked. So unfortunate. 5 to 2 mana, plus like being stunned. It's almost like I kept a one-lander. Horrible. That's horrible. Rizzler. Not really seeing a huge amount of value in a Molt Tender in this deck. Like, there's some cards in here that I find a bit sussy. Icestill Explorer is one of them. But 2 Icestills, I guess, is fine. I think Molt Tender is very weird because we have 1 Fable Passage, we run 4 Pylons, and outside of that we don't really have many ways to shove things into the graveyard. Aside of with the creature itself. Feels kind of weird. I feel like you could do better. You know. Because they already have the ranking they need. Yo, Commander Ray, 65 streams. Carrying the streak into a new year. Hell yes. I like this hand a bit better. I got some mana. Would Gene Pollinator be better? I almost want to say yeah. Wow. Right. You guys, yeah, so basically if you get like top 200, you qualify for the qualifying weekend. If you get top 1200, you get, what is it, like 20 play-in points, which gets you a free entry into a qualifier to qualify. And yeah, that's it. So, very easy to follow. Of course. Very easy to follow, but yeah, people do it for like the play-in points and qualifier like slots guaranteed. There's definitely like a benefit to it, for sure. There's definitely a benefit to it. Kind of want to bounce the Drowner to try and prevent the Kaito from coming down, but we'll see how they go about it. Looks like they kind of need a land here. Well, 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 isn't that funny? Okay, nope. Slamming Roboroid. Perfect. Like, isn't that funny? Now they need a land, but no, they didn't. They just wanted to spend their mana that way. Of course. Really crazy there. No upkeep Drowner this time around? Okay. Alright. What are they gonna try to do? Like, stun my Rizzler? Maybe fine. A lot of ramp, but at least we got Winter Night Stories. We could put the mana towards something, I hope. Okay. I hope. Worse. But their plan is always to put the Kaito back into my deck, so like, whatever they do it for. That's always the plan. Fleshcrafter. Not a lot of value there. New Rizzler. Go like that. Do I just slam a new Rizzler, chat? What the hell? Sure. Right. right. Just a random bomb being set off. That's fine. The usual. The usual. Either way, hopefully next turn I could do like a Roboroid and then copy the Roboroid as... Right. You're so overstimulated by this fuck-ass neighborhood. Nah, it's true. It's true. I feel like this could be a tragic trajectory. The killer. It's legit. The killer. The killer. Okay. We ball. I would like to try. Like, it's giving curiosity, but it could also just be like animating the land, so if you got removal, this is the time to use it. If you don't, you're fucked. You're fucked. Yeah, the bops, you know, we gotta get the bops going for chat. I can actually make the playlist a bit louder from this. Not gonna work. Never mind. Hey, we did it! We did it! Oh shit, I have to... Gameplay... Thank you. Double Roboroid, that's... It's like, why the fuck are you as a Simic player playing Day of Black Sun? I still cannot get used to it, because it's such a card that fucks them up too. I'm still not used to it, but it's just all Badger Mole hate, like it always is. It's all Badger Mole hate at the end of the day. Where there's a Badger Mole, there's a board wipe. Like, that's just the way it be. And we'll build the board back up. That's truly, like, the strength of this deck list compared to the Simic aggro deck that you play with, like, the, you know, the Drunith deck, is that this has resilience, man. Like, this has good amounts of card draw. This can survive a board wipe, whereas, like, the other Simic deck kind of just dies to it. This lives. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna set up another Esper Origins here. What the hell, sure. I want to get to a point where I have a board and then I can maybe go crazy, go stupid with Roboroid. I could do it now too. I have Bounce Off, I guess I could protect it. What the hell. Bounce Off definitely is necessary in this deck because everybody is trying to remove every fucking card, man. 30 minutes on the reset? Oh shit. Does it live? Does it live? It's fine. I don't think that matters. I don't think that matters. 30 minutes till Robert eats the world. Stabbed. You're trying to be cute. You're trying to be really cute here. Nah. Nah. I'm sorry. You're trying to be too cute with that stab. We're not doing that. So what do they do? It's the Netherlands. That's the thing, it's the Netherlands. Like, it's New Year's Eve. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Stab me? The fuck? Proceeds to stab me. Reveal 1. No. Get out of here. Rizzler. Okay. Right. Right. I mean, this is looking a bit sad, but it's fine. We still got there. Alright, fireworks. Yeah. Maybe I'll make it like this. I'll randomly worry. That may be better. Yeah, that confuses me as well. Like the Esper, I guess it's like, I don't know what it is. Maybe another bounce off for extra protection for my creatures. Let's do it. Yo, Happy New Year to you as well. Of course. Of course. Ooh, yeah. Whoa. Okay, I need some lands though. Let's do this. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Okay, thank you. I am, however, a little worried. I don't wouldn't really want to get hit by like a Kaito or something if they were to like put a Drowner in play there. Most people pretty colors. Ashlizzlle out here burning money. Yeah, it's just you know. I'm glad people like do it. Like, thanks for sharing it with the rest of us. Shout out to the people that do it. An Esper is a magical being that's not unlike a Fae in some respects. When they die, their remains become magicite. It can teach people magic. Whoa, that's really sick. 4-drop. A little aggressive. Oh, it's gonna be cats. No? Yo, Fleek, what's up? Happy New Year, yeah, you as well. Well, we're not there yet, but Happy New Year's Eve. Yeah, that's classic Dimir players. Just hating. That's happening in the back there again, but. I'm thinking about bouncing that like right now. You must bounce. played 4-color allies yet. I saw it won like a pretty good like regional championship qualifier or something, which is cool as fuck. Really cool. Yo, wait. Happy New Year, everybody. You also. I did see it won like a really big tournament, but when I played it at the time it was cute, but it was also kind of like boring. Very, straightforward. Wasn't really my favorite thing I ever played, but fun times regardless. So, alright, and with that. Now, what can we do here? A lot of lands out of the way. Rizzle me this. More lands. How many fucking lands are on top there? There's something else. Because I could try to fire off a Winter Night Stories, but where'd you teleport? Teleported to my parents' place for the night. I'm just gonna hold, I think. Okay, I'm just gonna hold on to this. Yeah, cause like, you know, they couldn't come over to like my place for New Year's Eve, so we improvise. I go to theirs, but I did want to stream still. Go for it. Did I think they were gonna like draw a card? My bird, yeah. Yumi. The voices. A mail card. Ooh, it's a Fleshcrafter. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Another Ashlizzlle. I'm not mad. Well, we don't have lethal, right? Well, actually, let me think about that because maybe onto something. So, like, if we go unable to scream on the siren and then make the rest fly, that would be exactly 12, right? Wait, but how does it work with ISO Explorer and Tishana? How do those layers work? I want to say that's fine, but I also wouldn't be surprised if Arena fucks up. You know? I want to say it works, but you never know with Magic. Oh. Wait, why is there priority upon me attacking? Oh, it's not flying. Oh. So, like, you know, what the fuck? Like, I knew, like, I didn't know exactly how, but I knew Magic, being the fucked up game that it is, there was gonna be some way that that Tishana was gonna fuck up some shit. There was gonna be some way that Tishana was gonna screw up shit, for real. Like, layers are easy and simple. Yeah, the easiest part about the whole game. Like, I knew there had to be something. Fuck's sake. Did I throw? I knew there had to be something, man. I was like, why the fuck they getting priority? Stupid. So, am I cooked? Am I really cooked now? Do we have another Fleshcrafter in the deck? We do, but I'd have to find a way to put it in the graveyard cheaply and stuff, so... Yeah, but also, like, we have to be realistic here, right? Like, we don't this game doesn't have to be over yet, so... This game doesn't have to be over yet, like... I got so confident with that Fleshcrafter attack earlier that, Yep. Could you imagine if I tried it again? Tishana again. These Tishanas, man, have built this opponent out of, like, getting fucked, like, a couple times now already. Sad. So sad. However, they're on 1 life. I mean, I guess we're gonna go to 5, but... He'll be lethal. Well, we'll see. Like, you could do Winter Night Stories, discard Fleshcrafter, play Riddler, make shit fly, but then, like... dangerous. Every time somebody says it's lethal and then it definitely turns out to not be lethal, like, it breaks my heart. Okay, you're just going greedy as hell now, damn. Okay, so, fuck, do I have the mana for this? Hold on. If I spend 3 for Winter Night Stories, then I spend 5 for Riddler, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 for Stories, then I cannot... But you're not reading the card properly, though. You may have this creature enters a copy of any creature on the battlefield. We need this Fleshcrafter to be in the graveyard, and the only way for us to get there is through Winter Night Stories. So we could set up Riddler, then get Winter Night Stories for 1. Then it works. Then it works. But it needs to be in the graveyard first. Oh my god, why do I feel like the mana's fucking me up? So then we do that. Then we do this. Then we fly over. This one can't fly, like it pisses me off bad, dude. Wait, it's still not enough. Like, I can't do this anymore, bruh. It's still not enough because the other fuckers aren't flying either. Wait, can I bounce it to Shana? Wait. If I bounce it to Shana, does that make a difference? They don't keep flying because of Tishana, man. Thank God. I'm so mad. Ugh. I'm so mad. I figured that would work though. You know, thank you for the gifty. It's just a random neighborhood in the Netherlands, but people go crazy. Yeah, I will. I keep trying to see if I can show you guys the fireworks if I catch them. Okay, we're playing against Mousy Wowsies. This is Boros Mice. Could be. You just queued somebody's already diamond. It has to be a visual bug because it's not. There's no way it's possible. Set up mold tendies. It. Okay. We obviously want to keep the goats around. Yo, Tom. 8 months. Happy New Year, Ash. Here's to some good vibes in 2026. Yeah, we need it. We need it. 2026 gotta be our year. Chat. Gotta be. It's gotta be. Hopium. Anyone else with some strong hopium? Okay, I can get myself my beautiful ISO Explorer. This is why Moltender's sus, because, you know. Anyway. Okay, well that's... well, that's not, you know, that's not it. Oh, Mouse Ferratu. Gosh, I do like Boros mice. I do like Boros mice. They're cute. They're really cute. So, guess I can't cast the Roboroid, which, loving that. Trying to find like untapped lands here or something like that. I'm flopping. Yeah, we probably got a flop maul or something. I think. Like, part of me is tempted to flop maul Manifold Mouse, but then the offspring happens, which would be really bad. But what if I hit him with the flop maul on Valley Quest Scholar? Does that make me brave enough to do this? I think so. Let's try it. Okay. Yo, Rock. 6 months? Bitch. Fine. At least it saves a Roboroid. Fine, fine. Whatever. Didn't want it anyway. Worth. Yeah, for real. I'm calling worth also. Going in. Unverified. 7 months. Thank you. Might be, bro. Try it, bro. Okay, but isn't this swing crazy? Like, I'm not good at math, but I feel like... Like, I feel like I just win next turn with the Fleshcrafter, don't I? I'm not good at math, though, but I'm gonna try it. Is this gonna go in the right order? I think so. Okay. Yo, 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 yo. The Fleshcrafter attack, though. Beautiful. That's beautiful. Yes. Like, yes. No math required. All you need. This reminds me a lot of when they played the fucking Rhino in the Battle Crier deck. You know, when all of a sudden you have a bunch of like 20 power attackers. Cinema. The absolute cinema. Little Rhino moments. I love it. Splinter Rhino, yeah. Absolute cinema. Nice, who wouldn't want triple Space Noodle? Yeah, this is just such a beautiful mid-range deck. I'm loving it. Like, you have the Simic aggro with Druneth, and you have this deck that can survive board wipes and all that garbage, because you have these, and you have this like crazy potential. This may actually be better positioned in the format than like the Simic aggro deck. Like, that is really dope, I feel. This may be better positioned, seriously. Like this, maybe? Have we had a side case of Fleshcrafting Badger Mole? No, no, no. We've done Fleshcrafting on Rizzler to make our whole board fly, and we've done Fleshcrafting on a Roboroid to get more Roboroids. So that's kind of like the cool shit we've done so far. And I think that's pretty neat. But I'm not sure if I would ever find a case to Fleshcraft Badger. I don't know what we would be looking for when it comes to that. One day I will doppelgang in a Roboroid. Spicy doppelgang at the side. Hold it. I'm gonna try like stalling them for a bit. Yeah, I would honestly be tempted to run more of them, not gonna lie. Always so like, I'm always so torn here. I guess maybe I just go Badger Mole. I was thinking I could also set a Fable Passage to work towards Sentinel, but let me just pretend like I'm gonna top deck an untapped land and it would work out the best for me, so. I make my own luck. Easy, rip it off the top, clean. Okay, Badger dies first though, of course. Never expecting little buddy to live. Wait. Hashtag success. Good stuff. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I gotta try. Hell, what was that? No. Let me get some life. Hell. Yeah, no, like let me like download and tap for you guys. After this, I completely forgot about it. Hell. I don't really know what songs are playing tonight. I can't listen to it, but yeah, that's a bop. Yeah, maybe no. Fine. Ooh, Roboroid goes hard. Our boy. Anytime I like say that now, I think of the fucking Winona Ryder in Stranger Things voice. Like, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. My boy. I can't even do it properly. Roboroid, my boy. Alright, step one. Let's get you shut down, because you're being annoying. Arena crashed when you cast one Shitong Librarian for access 50. What the fuck? We have to save my boy. Yeah. Oh, my boy. Okay, you did all that. Hey, got 2 boys down. I feel good about this. They look to be feeling good about it too. I give them emote. I do love Boros Mice though. This is a treat to play against, at least. Good vibes. I'm gonna set this up for value TM. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Like, it's really not bad. Like, that's what I play to get that, what was it, arena, like, championship, or, like, content creator, like, win. I like it a lot. I'll see if I can bounce Hired Claw here. See if we can get some lethal Lightning Helix. Yeah, I fear that's not, it. Alright, chat. Easy win. Very nice. Some very expensive cards up in here. Losing the coin flip is also just, like, tough. Every time, like, my Badger Mole has been brutally murdered. Like, if we've not been chilling. You really need to turn 1 ramp. Yeah, or, like, be on the play helps too, but we're not really good at doing either. So, 10 stream streak, thank you. Is running wagon? Nope. Nope. We just have Badger Mole. Gosh, surely this little guy's gonna live. Am I right? Early. I just simply can't. Like, I don't want these otters to thrive, but I can't do it. Once again, I mean, I just have 3 mana. Like, can do extra 3 mana. My whole deck wants 4 mana. Right. Maybe next turn we're looking good. Maybe. Start Twitch, starting with you. Hey! Thank you. Or bent the passage in second to get it back. Yes, that ramps you up in mana, but it doesn't... Like, you miss out on the Badger trigger, right? So we'd get an extra land on the battlefield, but we would miss out on, like, the 2 extra mana that it could produce with the Badgers. And, like, I have to play to the Badgers now. Sometimes I'm in a situation where I'm like, yeah, I'll thin my deck out, you know, ramp up with a land, but this is not that situation, so... But you can do it, and it's a nice little way for you to get more stuff. Are we in our Fleshcrafter era, or are we in our Esper Origins era? Maybe I will enter my Fleshcrafter era. Pull back. Is there a Grixis deck that's decent in any format? Grixis? I can't think of any Grixis deck. Make sure to turn a year with a W. Grixis, Delver, and Legacy. Okay. That could be. I don't play Legacy. That could be. Sounds about right. Sounds good. Be nice, you little otters. Be nice. Kefka and Brawl. I mean, yeah, you could always say there's like I've made like Grixis decks for standard, but they're not like crazy strong or anything. Just pulled an Appa. Ooh, nice. Do you play Brawl? I play it sometimes. Not on stream though. Wait, what's all that? Okay, so you're gonna try to get rid of my... But like, you see how this is a bad plan, opponent. Like, hello? What the fuck? Like, you're gonna swing with everything and I still have 2 Aerobroids on the way back? Like, ready to one-shot you? Okay. Your choice, like, your choice. What's the plan? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the plan was. I fear. They were just feeling silly and cute. Math is for blockers and no blockers did the math. That's a great saying. Oh, you see the fireworks, chat? Oh my god. Y'all see it? That was cute. It wasn't very much, that didn't last super long. I mean, hell firework. They cheaped out. They cheaped out on it. Let me shade them real quick. The teamer version of this got 3rd place. No, what are you playing red for? Teamer version. Checking it. Oh, but that's a different deck altogether. That's a different deck altogether. That's like Gene Pollinator, Latimer Elves, Badgermole Cubs, Great Divide Guide, Spider Manifestation. Like, that's a Nature's Rhythm pile. This is like mid-range. I do like the idea of Frostgift Siege, though. I do think that's cool, but they're not really built the same way. Chat, I'm gonna Gamba. I'm gonna Gamba on this Islands. So I'm dumb. I may be dumb. I may be stupid. Right. Okay. We got something to work with. I'm gonna go and put that on green. The haters said I couldn't do it. They were right. Honestly, shout out to the haters. Good call. Oh, that's pretty funny. Thank you, Schoolboy. I'll take that. And you could set a Badger that always forces out removal. You know they got it. You know they got it. Perhaps just Esper Origins. You know, at least I'm still doing something with my mana, but I'm also not allowing them to do something with their mana. Ooh, I'm seeing an Ouroboros. Nice. I'm also not allowing them to do something with their mana, and we just vibe, you know? Okay, sure. We vibe. Eesh. So let's go. Guide Lantern. Because you see those lessons in the graveyard? I don't like the look of that. I don't. What do you think of Curator in the stack? You can eat your own grave. Build like hate for the opponent. I like Uppies. I think it's a great card. I think people just opt for like Soul Guide Lantern because it's a lot more difficult for them to interact with. So, okay, I think they were at war with themselves, but we had a really good hand there as well, so